What's up, everyone? It's Chicks in the Office with Ria Fran, giving you that Friday energy on a Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. Right now, we have some exciting news. There are some Black Friday deals happening now at Macy's that you do not want to miss out on. Get your holiday shopping done early and take advantage of those early Black Friday sales before Black Friday actually rolls around. Honestly, I have all of my gift shopping left to do. Really, I haven't gotten a single gift. And I plan on doing that all with the Black Friday deals at Macy's. So you can shop early and score the best deals before they're gone from now until November 23rd. You can shop at Macy's.com, go to a local Macy's store near you, and get your holiday shopping done. It's time. The time has begun. You don't want to be late. You don't want to be the person, Christmas Eve, you're at the freaking mall. You don't want that. You want to be at Macy's now, online or in store, shopping those Black Friday deals.
We were just in Macy's and we got a lot of good ideas.
Yes.
A lot of the wheels are turning.
Yes, they are.
Gift inspo. A lot of good ideas. We've gotten to see what some of the deals are coming up, which is really great brands that you guys can get good deals on, especially travel stuff, like house stuff, kitchen stuff, really all those things that make for great gifts.
Absolutely. So go shop at Macy's.com or a local Macy's store near you. Guys, you're going to be disgusted at what I ordered for dinner last night when I went out to dinner. I'm going to blow your mind right now. It should never be on a menu ever. It should never be on a menu. Okay?
Okay.
I'm so disappointed in myself.
Where'd you go?
We went to the spot right next to us, and I love this place. It's like our go-to if we're just trying to grab a quick dinner, don't want to cook, don't want to order, let's just go next door. Love this place.
Yeah.
But I was trying to eat healthy.
Yeah.
So I'm like, we're going to Wang tour tomorrow, trying to eat healthy. So I'm looking at the menu, and I see cauliflower steak on the menu. And I'm like, what the hell is cauliflower steak? I look it up, and it's just a big cauliflower that's cooked like it's steak. Yeah. And I said, you know what? I'll get that. I'm trying to, I had a arugula salad. I love, it's my favorite salad there. Mandarin oranges. I fucking love when there's a mandarin orange in a salad. It's my favorite salad. So I got that and I was like, okay, I'll get the cauliflower steak. I could not have been more disappointed in myself for ordering that because that should never be offered on a menu. I just want that to be loud and clear. It should never be offered on a menu.
It's not an entree.
It was not an entree. A cauliflower bites as an appetizer. Great.
Little buffalo cauliflower.
Cauliflower, just straight up cauliflower. I couldn't.
I don't like the big giant cauliflower.
And it was hard to cut and everything.
Yeah.
And I ate it and Matt turns to me and I didn't say anything about it. I just ate it, whatever. Yeah. And he goes, well, what'd you think? And I was like, never again. Never again let me do something like this.
And you're hungry 30 minutes later.
No, so that's what I'm laughing about it. I'm like, why did I fucking get this cauliflower steak? I had there's other healthy options on the menu. Why did I get this? So I'm like, whatever. It is what it is. I know. That's what it was. I was craving meat after that. I was like, why didn't I just get a regular steak?
Yeah.
So whatever. We finished the dinner. An hour or so later, I'm like, I fucking need Taco Bell more than anything on this planet Earth right now. There is nothing I need more than Taco Bell in my system.
That was not, you ate
I ate air.
You ate a leaf.
No, I ate air. Yeah. And I love a healthy meal that has protein in it. You feel
well-balanced.
Well-balanced meal.
Yeah.
You feel good. You're like, oh my God, I got my protein in. It's healthy. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling full. Ready for the rest of my night. Not gonna be craving anything. Not this. Within an hour, I was like, I fucking need Taco Bell or I'm gonna explode.
Yeah.
And that's the worst. When you are being healthy and it doesn't fulfill you, and then you resort to the bad shit because you're like, that didn't fulfill me at all, and now I'm resorting to the bad shit.
Yep.
If I just would have had a fucking regular steak, this wouldn't be happening right now. So what did I do? My ass ordered a Nacho Bel Grande, and I scarfed that shit down literally in a matter of minutes. I nobody's ever eaten a Nacho Bel Grande faster than I have last night after that cauliflower steak.
Honestly, sounds fantastic.
I was so disappointed in myself. I was like, who the fuck gets this? This is not an entree. way. Just not.
Was there at least like a good sauce on it or something?
No, that's the worst part of it. Underneath, there actually was a beautiful carrot puree that I really liked the taste of, but there wasn't any.
Underneath the color was actually a beautifully laid carrot puree.
No, it was gorgeous, but there was nothing on top. It was just like dry. It was literally
that
just
sounds terrible.
dry. And this place is really good. Like they have really good entrees.
No, if I'm eating like a vegetable like that, I need it really in a sauce.
Yeah, I mean, I love a good like vegetable medley with like some sauce, like, you know, fill you up. But this shit, I was like, never fucking again. I couldn't even believe it was something when I looked it up on the internet, that it is something that a lot of places sell. I was like, oh God, never again. Never again.
Learned your lesson.
Yeah, and then you go to bed disappointed. Yeah. Because you're like, now I just ate that whole fucking Nacho Bel Grande and I'm about to lay down. And then it's just sitting in my tummy.
Yep. I feel you on that.
But deserved. I deserved it.
Absolutely. You made a mistake and you redeemed yourself.
Yes.
No, I'm so excited to eat wings. It's like actually out of control. I could not be more excited. Now, granted, this is Friday, so you guys, we're recording early this week, just because we have our show in Buffalo. So we're recording. We haven't left yet. Obviously, we're literally recording from the office. So when this comes out on Friday, we'll have eaten all the wings.
We'll be wanged up.
We will be, which will be.
Say it. Say you'll be wanged up.
We'll be wanged up.
Say it with a little confidence.
We'll be wanged up.
Yeah, there it is.
And wanged down.
We'll be wanged up and down all around Buffalo.
I'm going to be licking sauce from underneath my fingers.
Me too.
Oh my God, remember
cold
when
beer.
You had that pizza? Guys, in Detroit.
Don't.
In Detroit before the show, me, Ria, and Marty went to lunch. And as we're sitting there talking, having a good time, Ria looks down at her hand and goes, I have pizza sauce stuck under my fingers from last night.
It was disgusting. It was like I was saving it for later.
It was a big chunk.
No, it was a big chunk of red sauce.
Look, it's kind of one of the unspoken things, and we're gonna have an issue with the wings. It is an unspoken thing with long nails, because I feel like when people have really long nails, especially like the first thing guys like to do, how do you even wipe your ass with nails like those? Hence the headline that was just Dax Shepard asked Cynthia Erivo how she wipes with her long nails.
Those are really long though. It's a fair question.
No, I mean those are giant. Yeah, no.
Those are extra fingers.
Those are they're double length. But when you're like, if you have to eat with your hands, you know that you really gotta scrub under there after.
Mine are clean now.
Yeah, you know you're good. You're good. So are mine.
But then we had pizza again. And I was on stage, and just mid show, I was like, oh my fucking God, I have pizza sauce in the same nail. It's like this nail just collects all the sauces.
It was just like a lump of red sauce underneath.
It just fucking
lump of red sauce underneath your nail.
For later.
That's what I said. I said, ooh, save them for later.
Save them for later. I have a question for you guys. No, you as well, because we were talking about getting a nice beer with our wangs, which we're all excited about.
Yeah.
Do you guys like koozies?
Love a koozie.
Do you?
Yeah.
I mean,
I love a koozie when it's like when I'm doing an activity and drinking a beer at the same time.
I never use them. I have nothing against them. I never use them.
On the beach, I love a koozie.
I could see that on the beach.
Because then you're not like putting if you don't have maybe you're just, you don't have a cup holder, you don't have a chair, you have a towel or whatever, and you just have your cooler, a nice koozie to just, so your bottle or can's not going right into the sand.
So that
on a boat, I love it as well.
That I respect, a practical koozie.
Yeah.
I respect a practical koozie.
Yeah.
What I don't respect is people.
Have you come across a lot of impractical koozies lately?
Honestly, no. It was just a thought that I had yesterday about me not respecting certain koozies. Where you're at, I respect that.
Yeah.
Love where your head's at. I don't respect guys who bring koozies to bars.
Yeah.
I don't respect
fair. A koozie in a bar. Fair.
I do not respect guys who show up to bars with their koozies in pocket.
I've never seen that.
And
people go to bars with their koozies.
I don't know if I've really seen it, but I know people do it.
People do it. They got their koozies.
It's like bringing bowling shoes to the bowling.
Right. They're running out the door. They're like, grab my koozies, babe. Grab my koozies.
More of like an older generation thing.
I would say like the generation right above us.
Yeah, okay.
I wouldn't even say it's like our parents' generation. I would say it's like people in their late 30s, early 40s
Now
are bringing koozies to the bar.
Now, will you be mad at me when I say that, like, sometimes when I do get an ice cold drink or an ice cold beer at the bar, like I'll wrap a napkin around it, so it's, you know.
I think that's perfectly
Okay.
classy and fine. You don't want your hands to get cold.
Yeah,
I do
yeah,
the
yeah.
same thing. You're like, oh, my hands are cold. I gotta
Yeah.
wrap it, and then the sweat off the drink. I understand people are doing it for the sweat off the drink,
Right,
the whole
but not
thing.
bringing the. But I'm,
But,
not,
like,
I'm not bringing a koozie in my back pocket.
Packing koozies in your back pocket, like. You couldn't be more of a tryhard to me. You couldn't be more of a tryhard. It's like, leave your koozies at home, leave them for the beach, the boat, for summer activity.
Summer activities is really when it comes into play, because that's when your beer gets warm the fastest. You know?
Yeah, there's something about it that's like, if we're talking like icks, guy who brings koozies to the bar.
That's so fair. That's so fair. That's a fair.
That's ick territory for me.
It's the same thing, like, people would make fun of the kids who, like, if you're playing flag football growing up and they'd, like, show up in full decked out, like, gloves.
Yeah.
Yes.
Armbands.
Well, that's like the kids that you have, like, intramural co-ed softball and the guy that comes in baseball pants.
Yeah.
Right,
Like,
exactly.
okay.
Right, like you're on a softball team. You
Yeah,
bring your
yeah.
bat and gloves. You bring
Yeah.
the whole thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, that's the energy it's giving.
Yeah.
But glad we're on the same page about
Here
koozies.
to drink some beer.
Yeah, we're ready to drink some beer tonight. I'm gonna show up to the bar with a koozie tonight. A Niagara Falls koozie.
Yeah. I'm excited to see what memorabilia you bring back with you.
Me too. Wait, I took a video of Matt this morning. I was like, oh, I need my passport. Thank you, Sarah, for reminding us. I would have forgotten, honestly.
I almost forgot mine.
But I was like, oh, I need my passport. And he was like, what do you need your passport for? Where are you going? And I was like, I'm going to Canada. I'm going to Niagara Falls. And he was like, it was almost like I won the lottery. Like, he was like, what? You're going to Niagara Falls?
God.
And I was like, yes, I'm going to Niagara Falls. We were like jumping up and down, like literally as if I just hit a scratch off. Like,
That's amazing.
it was just so exciting.
That's amazing. It is a massive landmark.
It's something you hear about growing up. Niagara Falls. Watch us come. I mean, well, by the time this comes out, we will have done it, but we're going ziplining.
What are the 7 wonders of the world?
Let's see. Can we name them off the top of our heads? I'll look them up.
All I can think of are the pyramids.
Is it Grand Canyon that
yes.
one? The Grand Canyon isn't.
In my mind, I'm just thinking pyramids.
The Bermuda Triangle.
Uh,
That was a
I don't
joke.
know if that's.
That wasn't being. You guys were being really nice there. I was kidding. Like,
Everyone went.
the
Ray
dead
Wallace.
silence from the group.
Yeah.
Why is it
The
say, like,
official
Union-
7 wonders. Okay, the Colosseum
Been there.
In Rome.
in Rome. Yep. The Petra in Jordan. Oh, the Chichen Itza in Mexico. Christ the Redeemer
Oh, Machu Picchu.
in Brazil. Machu Picchu.
Rio.
Christ the Redeemer is in. I think it is in
Machu
Rio. I
Picchu
think it is in
Peru.
Rio. Machu Picchu's in Peru, and the Taj Mahal in India, and the Great Wall of China.
Wait, so
I would
So the
love to
pyramids
see
are not.
Taj
The
Mahal.
pyramids are not on here.
and then Niagara Falls isn't either.
Yeah,
Damn.
they're not like they're like built up things.
Out of all the
Not
things
built
you
up
would want to
things,
see, what would you want to see the most? Mine would be the Taj Mahal.
I feel like Machu Picchu.
I think I'm Machu Picchu. The Taj Mahal though is
I just feel like it's gorgeous.
yeah. You're not wrong about that. What's the?
I've been to the Coliseum. It was amazing. Wonder of the world, though. I don't know.
I haven't seen the
It's just-
Coliseum yet.
I guess it's because it was like the first of its kind.
I say yet. My brother just saw the Coliseum on his honeymoon.
I saw that.
Yeah. Did you also see how he rode a horse in Puma velour
No, I didn't
sweatpants?
see that.
me and Fran were laughing about that the other day. My brother sent me pictures of him and his wife riding horses in Tuscany, and he was in a Puma velour tracks.
It was really a visual. Now, if there was to be an 8th wonder of the world, it's considered the Angkor Wat. Angkor Wat, which is in Cambodia, is now considered the 8th wonder of the world, beating Italy's Pompeii.
So is Niagara Falls like what, the 20th?
Niagara
of the
Falls
world.
is not even.
It's not even considered.
It's funny because it's like now when you Google this, all the Google suggested questions are: is Niagara Falls a wonder of the world? Is the Eiffel Tower a wonder of the world? Is the Grand Canyon a wonder of the world? Is Mount Rushmore a wonder of the world? Is Stonehenge a wonder of the world?
Stonehenge. I've been to Stonehenge. That should not be a wonder of the world.
I think this is just what is considered the new ones.
But like, are these ever up for like? It's just these are it. This is it. They don't like.
It's not up for grabs.
Well, they don't adjust
Here's
the
an article.
list or,
In
like,
2000, a Swiss foundation launched a campaign to determine the new 7 wonders of the world. Given that the original 7 wonders list was compiled in the 2nd century BC, and that only one is still standing, the pyramids, it seemed time for an update. More than 100 million votes were cast on the internet or by text message. The final results, which were announced in 2007. Are what came up with this current list that I just read. Yep.
So no Niagara Falls.
No.
But the Niagara Falls has a place in my heart as one of the wonders of the
The
world.
Taj Mahal really is something else.
I would love to see the Taj Mahal.
The Taj Mahal really is. Even just pictures, Machu. I've had some friends go to Machu Picchu. They've said it's pretty crazy. So.
Yeah.
But it's tough. Like it's like Machu. I mean, of course, no matter where you want to go, you want good weather. But I think really like Machu Picchu, you're climbing up high. You get a cloudy
you
day.
have to
it's
climb that, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's a hike.
It's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Big time. But
Damn, but probably beautiful.
yeah.
Once you get up there, if it's not cloudy, of course.
But no, we're headed. We'll see the falls. I think it'll probably be busy. Actually, somebody DM'd me that they had gone last week because they were in Toronto for Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift's also in Toronto this weekend. So, could be a busy weekend.
a good busy day.
Man,
at the
I kind of
falls.
wish like if I was on my A game and prepared. For the both of us, I would have planned for us to go in Toronto.
And you know
It's
what?
so fucking close to where
Wait,
we're
go
gonna
where?
be. Taylor Swift.
Yeah, I totally am with you. I
You
actually
know?
thought about that yesterday. I was like, somebody messaged
Like we would have woken up on Friday. We could have gone right to
Yeah.
Toronto and gone Friday night and been home Saturday.
No, I'm so with you. Somebody messaged me and was like, I can't believe like you have to get to the Eras tour before it ends. I'm like, to be completely honest, they're really like it's been such a busy last like 2 years that like it really would it was like hard to figure out a time that worked out, and then this probably would have been the time.
This would have been the time.
This would have been this weekend would have like been the time. But it's too
This
late
would have been
now.
the time for
Yeah.
sure. I know because there's like
Not
also
enough time to get an outfit.
I was gonna say
and
the
we're all
outfit is such a
packed.
big
Yeah,
thing.
It's such
It's
a
like
big thing. I would-
the issue. I mean, we could scramble and put something together, but we'd have to go shopping in Toronto, obviously,
yeah, it's a whole thing.
immediately.
You guys could still go.
Yeah, it's
I
a-
know. It's
a whole
yeah,
thing.
You're not wrong.
You are not wrong.
But-
it's a lot to do.
Yeah.
Then day after a show, then you got to do
No,
this.
I
you know?
honestly like. I really wish. I got things set up for this weekend that
Mhm.
I have to be home for, just like housekeeping things.
Yeah.
Or else I would divert that to. And granted, like I saw the Eras tour, so I'm happy that I saw it.
But would it be more for me?
It would be more for you.
That's
Yeah.
really sweet.
You know, I would want to take you. I want to take you
Oh.
to see Taylor. Like you're my little daughter, and
Wait.
I want Taylor to give you the 22 hat.
Tearing up.
I want you to pretend you're a little girl and you're running up together.
That is so sweet. Honestly, that's
Yeah.
really
Friends
nice.
like, yeah, I'd like to do that.
But we're
I
not-
don't have time.
No,
but
it's honestly
Yeah.
just the thought that
Well,
counts.
I mean, if she really said to me like, "Oh, I really wish we could go," I'd be like, "Let's go."
can't cancel the plans.
Yeah, yeah. I'd
All right.
be like, "We're
I
fucking
also have
going."
stuff this weekend that I'm like,
you're both like, we don't actually really want to do it.
no,
that
I
day.
do really want to go,
No,
but I
oh,
also
no.
do have stuff this weekend
Yeah,
that
it's
I'm
just-
like,
it's hard, it's hard,
You
it's
throw
hard.
your whole, you throw everything around. It's like
It's where Thanksgiving's next week. It's a
right.
lot.
Thanksgiving's
It's a lot.
next week. We
Yeah.
have a show after. It's a lot. It's a lot to do.
I'm going to see Wicked on Sunday. I mean, my
Her schedule's packed. Jam-packed. Well, Cindy Arrivo was at the Jersey City Target that I go to
Oh my
a couple of days
God.
ago. And
was she signing like vinyls?
it was
or
like
something?
a whole thing. And I was like, oh
I
my
mean,
God.
I've seen the
Imagine-
Wicked Target commercial like 50 times.
Yeah, so have I. But imagine I just went to Target that day and all of a sudden I'm like, what's going on? And then that's happening. I think we were in Detroit, but
Yeah.
I'm still like, I go to that Target pretty often.
Yeah.
Like, it
I would
would've
love
been,
to see the two of them in real life solely because they're both so tiny.
Yeah, it would be so cute.
They're like, even in the commercial, the Wicked commercial for Target, when she does her riff. And I mean, they look like 6-inch platform heels she's got on. And she's still so tiny.
I do want to say, I'm seeing more and more from their press. We talked about this. I wasn't seeing a lot. I was just seeing videos that I thought weren't like hitting the spot for me. I am really now sold on this being like Ariana Grande's lifelong dream. Like the
100%.
The emotion that has come.
What do you think of the criticism that they're crying too much? I mean, coming from you, I think I know your answer.
I have criticism against those people.
Yeah, exactly.
These are two artists that have put their fucking heart and soul, long days, long nights, early mornings. They've put everything into this fucking movie. The first part is almost 3 hours long. Just the first part. Are you understanding how much work they put into this? No wonder they're fucking emotional and tired. And people are like, what happened on that set? Because they got like 8 fucking tattoos together. What happened on that set is they're bonded for life. That's what happened on that set. So open up your mind to art just a little bit more before you start judging these two about the emotions that are coming through on this press tour. How about that?
I couldn't agree more.
Mic drop.
Let them cry.
Let them cry. Let them get their feelings out.
Yeah,
They've
emotional.
worked their whole life for this moment. They are theater kids at heart. They've all the interviews of Ariana Grande always saying "Wicked is her dream, Wicked is her dream, Wicked is her dream." Well, it fucking happened. So let her be emotional about it. That's what I have to say. People just like they want to find. Really, they want bad. People root for bad. Have you noticed that? Like on the internet, people just root for bad. They can't see something good happening without in the comments speculating, oh, well, something bad must have happened or this or that. It's like, why can't we just have good? And the good here is that Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo had the roles of their lives and they're thrilled about it. Let that be the case.
I agree. I saw TikTok trying to like make a connection of the fact that, which, you know, she has a point when it comes to the Wizard of Oz set. Trying to like, oh, the Wizard of Oz set was so, they could say the Wizard of Oz set was like cursed for the original movie. They were using like paint for them that was bad.
Yeah, a lot
and
of those
Judy Garland was being worked to the bone.
A lot of those movies,
and
back
you know
in
that's
the day were cursed.
it's old, 100%. But like still trying to connect, like being like, oh, like because that happened, it probably happened on this set too. Feels like a stretch, but no. I mean, let them cry. That's really let
the tears flow. Let them take in the moment.
Teffy made a really funny TikTok about it. It was just like, and Ariana Grande commented, it was like, oh my God, love you. Like, but it was a very nice message back, but she was just like talking about letting them cry. She's like, you know, I feel it. Like I'm crying at the end of a movie, an Instagram video where a dog gets to die, like all those things. It's like, I feel you. Like they're gonna get emotional talking about this movie for them.
Totally. I cry when I don't know somebody, like an actor or actress achieves their dream and I see them talking about it. I cry because I'm happy for them. So imagine how they feel being them, you know, like it's emotional. And
it is. It is.
And let them be that.
I agree.
All right, let's get into the rest of the show. We're going to be talking about a robot update. Unfortunately, Kim Kardashian posting more photos with this robot, and it's gotten a little bit creepier. The Dancing with the Stars semifinal. Post Malone, Travis Scott, Lady Gaga, and Green Day all performing at Coachella. And a little update that apparently Zach Bryan put a call in to the UFC to get his name shouted out while Brianna was at the event, which was insane. And we have a great game of trivia. So let's get into it. Guys, be on the lookout for Abercrombie's Black Friday Cyber Monday event next week. Fully in Abercrombie right now. Got my black baby tee on. Got some jeans on from Abercrombie. And you can join my Abercrombie to get early access to the event and many more benefits. Trust me, it is so worth it. And it's the best sale of the year. You can shop new arrivals every week at Abercrombie, but you don't want to miss out on this big sale, okay? My closet has now become just faux fur coats from Abercrombie for the winter. And I'm obsessed with it. I cannot wait to wear every little little coat, long, tall. They have it all. Also, sequin mini skirts. I have that for the show this week. I mean, there's so many options. Even if you just want to go casual, like I'm wearing right now. I got jeans. I got this baby tee on. Take advantage of this sale. Do not miss out. Black Friday, Cyber Monday event coming next week. Do not miss out and get your My Abercrombie to stay up to date. So Kim Kardashian posted more photographs with this robot hand holding. She's like sitting on the robot's lap, kind of.
Tesla robot in the Tesla.
This has to come to an end. And I know what she's doing now. She's trolling the trolls that are us, being like, why is this happening? But now she's like on the verge of fornicating with a robot.
I don't know how you feel comfortable in that scenario at all, you know? That's really like how, like, I will be so like,
I'm scared of robots.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm with you. But apparently Kimmy,
she's
is
all in.
Sold on these robots so much so she might start dating one. Like, I could see her trolling everyone and being like, I'm in a relationship with this robot.
Yeah.
Then I think we've really crossed the line if that starts happening.
Oh, man. So this was and I think it's getting reposted, obviously, because of Kim and the picture that they used. Kind of looks like Kim snuggling with the robot. But it was originally published in 2016. It was updated in 2018. And it was just reshared by The Sun on social again because of this. Headline is, women will be having more sex with robots than men by 2025.
How?
That's what it says.
How?
Women will be ditching men for robots when they want to get frisky in 10 years' time. That's what this is because this was written in 2016 originally. And could even start falling in love with the machines, according to a report. This is also from The Sun. So Dr. Ian Pearson is a futurologist. That's something I've never heard of before. A futurologist? You're studying the future?
Yeah, predict the future.
Who predicts what is going to happen in the coming years. He suggested that women will soon be getting busy with robots rather than men, but before you rubbish his claims, have a listen to the science. According to Ian, we're not even that far away from this vision at the moment. Vibrators used to be taboo, but now women's magazines are full of chat about them. This is like written, it's what a British way this is written. With Ian suggesting it won't be long before robot sex is more popular with ladies than watching porn. In fact, he reckons by 2050, it will have eclipsed human lovemaking altogether.
Okay, well, let's hope not. But
let's pump the brakes here.
Let's pump the brakes here.
Ian, the futurologist.
Is he insinuating that vibrators are considered robots?
No, but I think it's like it's a machine.
Right. He's on the path of like, I could see what he's saying with that. It's like, but usually, vibrators, like either you're alone or maybe it's involved with, your partner as well.
Yeah. There's
a human there as
vibrator
well.
Can't act on its own.
The vibrator needs someone to press play.
Yeah.
The robot.
Well, yeah, the robots will have AI.
Just power on and be like, beep, bop, boop, bop, here I come. They're like, that's scary.
He said, a lot of people will still have reservations about sex with robots at first, but gradually as they get used to them, as the AI and mechanical behavior and their feel improves and they start to become friends with strong emotional bonds, that squeamishness will gradually evaporate. Even more mind-boggling is the idea of robophilia, the name given to humans who fall in love with robots.
If there's a human out there that falls in love with a robot, we have a huge problem. I actually think that's happened before.
It has happened.
I think that's happened before. And that's a huge problem. But
But you're thinking of how robots look right now. Think about like when they look like humans.
There are some that are. Remember, like a couple of years ago, the woman, the guy fell in love with the woman robot. Mm-hmm. I mean, here's the thing. Do you think there's going to be a lot of like threesomes happening with robots? It's like a couple then like invites a robot into the room.
Know.
A robo threesome. My God, this is crazy. But is that kind of like having a vibrator involved? But then it's a full person. That's whole other person.
These are just his predictions. From 2025, some kind of robot sex will spring up in rich households.
The Kardashians.
Kardashians. I mean,
Kim-
he's not far off. Not far off from overseeing.
Kim's getting dicked down by that robot. Sorry.
By 2030, people will have virtual sex as regularly as porn is watched now. By 2035, sex toys will link up to virtual reality sex. By 2050, robot sex will be more common than normal sex. Those are his. Those are his.
I
predictions.
really hope that's not the case.
No, I mean
we're just gonna.
I mean,
lose.
this is major. Like
If that was
this
true,
is
then
like
people would. The population.
Let me just
end.
say-
this is also. I mean, guys, like it's the sun. It's fear mongering. It's funny to joke about, but it's like it's ridiculous.
And the
don't know if it
romantic
is.
in me.
yes, it is.
The romantic in me really is upset by
2050 is only in 25 years.
by the idea of love making
Yeah.
just not existing anymore. Just some good old fashioned
That's
love
nice.
making. Whatever
Who
happens
said
to
robots can't make love?
Yeah, I was
They
gonna
can't.
Say, I was
they
gonna
don't-
say.
Well, I guess maybe if they have these human feelings, but it's like,
Eventually, they may be able to. Ria.
but they don't have hearts.
Have you ever seen?
They don't have real hearts
Yeah,
that
but
have that
the-
connectivity.
Yeah, but the AI will make them think that they do.
Have you ever seen that movie, Her,
No.
with
Yes.
Joaquin
Yeah.
Phoenix? Like,
Yeah.
if they get to a point where you're like, you can't tell that they're not like the way they talk to you.
Yep.
If it sounds like Scarlett Johansson, hey,
If the art of love making goes out the window,
Don't worry.
I don't want to be a part
By
of this world
2050,
anymore.
I think we'll be fine because yes, people will still have to have children. You would think.
You would think.
So.
We just all go extinct because people
Robot
are just
children.
fucking robots, and they're like, the sex is too good, can't do it.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden the robots are
It's
then able
ridiculous.
to reproduce, and then we have just the world just becomes robots. Enough of this conversation. Moving on.
Like, I mean, Kim is just trolling us. Like, it's just like it's pictures of her holding hands with the robot. It's just, haha, Kim, haha.
This isn't one of those ones
Must
I'm
be
like finding
so
funny.
Yeah, I don't either.
I'm just like thinking you're weird.
Yeah, it's quite cringy in my mind.
I love that you just said that. Stop being so cringy, Kim. You're being cringe.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine North saying that to her mom. You're being cringe.
Extremely.
Moving on to something a little less scary. The Dancing with the Stars semifinal was last
Yes.
night. Well, it was on Tuesday.
Yeah,
By
it
the
was
time you're listening,
Tuesday.
it'll be Friday. And nobody got sent home. They decided to save everybody.
Nobody was sent home. It's very interesting. They're going rogue on this season a little bit, and I think it's just because the season is so popular.
Mm-hmm.
And every time they do a vote, Alfonso goes, we had record-breaking numbers, record-breaking votes once again. They're breaking the systems out here. And this is a great group. And at the end, it seemingly came down to Alona and Steven. And they saved both of them. I mean, I'm so happy for them. I think they'll be great in the finale. Now, look, realistically, if Steven had gone home, that would have completely made sense. I think he struggled a little bit on Tuesday night. And Alona, I thought, was still improving. I thought both of her dances were really great. And I feel like they're really just capitalizing on the fact that these people have so many fans. And the votes, like the number of votes that are coming in must just be so staggering that they're like, we need to keep all of them in. We keep all the viewership. We keep everyone in. We'll make the finale like some big, crazy finale. We got 5 people. I mean, they did it another time this season where they didn't send anybody home. Which normally they sprinkle in. Sometimes they'll do it once a season, but not like this. I was surprised.
They
I
did
was
it last
surprised.
year too with Ariana and
Yeah.
Sochi, right?
Yeah.
They did. And neither of them went home. I
Yeah.
think that was last season. Yeah, I mean, I was shocked that nobody went home. I agree with you. I feel like Steven, if it was going to be anybody, he had a little fumble with his glasses.
Yep.
Riley ended up pulling them off.
His first dance was even. I think he struggled more in the first dance than he did when he lost his glasses.
I will say though, obviously Joey is impeccable. Like he's so good.
So good.
But his dance last week, I thought deserved 10s, the contemporary with the piano and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like I thought that was so unbelievable. And the fact that they said like it wasn't raw and like didn't give him 10s, I was shocked that he got 10s for the first dance this week.
Yeah. He has impeccable frame. I think it's tough, like on our eyes, like watching a contemporary. is just so different because it's like contemporary. And then when you watch like a foxtrot, I'm like, I don't know all the rules of foxtrot and what it's supposed to look like. They do, and they were like, you nailed that,
Right, they gave him. They were like, it was the best we've ever
Derek
seen.
was like, your frame was incredible.
Yeah, technicalities, they give him a 10.
Right.
So I think just from a viewer standpoint, like last week, I was so blown away by that dance.
Yeah.
Whereas like the foxtrot, I wasn't like, oh my god, this is the best dance ever. But technicality for a judge, they're gonna like give him 10s.
Right. I mean, I'm so excited to see all their freestyles. They're gonna be so good. Danny's freestyle is gonna be insane. But I'm very excited that they all made it to the finale. I think that was smart. Capitalize on on what they have, and they're great. And I love like Riley is just like the cutest,
She is.
sweetest. Like watching that, watching the potential elimination. Like I started tearing up on my couch because I was like, oh my god, she's gonna be so sad.
She's so sweet, and her and Steven have like the sweetest friendship. I
cute.
love watching their videos together. I think they're so, like the perfect pairing for like they just have this cute, bubbly, happy-go-lucky personality, the two of them. And talking about like driving him to rehearsals every day because he can't drive. It was just, they're just so sweet. It was
really cute.
Such a good cast. It's gonna be hard to top it.
I know
going forward because
they really had a monster season. There was a moment in the show where Julianne like whipped off her outfit and started dancing to a remix of the TikTok sound. I'm looking for a man in finance, which was a lot for me personally.
it was random.
It felt random.
She's an incredible dancer.
Oh,
but
I mean, I love watching her dance.
It felt like in the moment, it was like, it's hard to say taking away from Riley because Riley and Steven, because like they just whatever. But like, it was just so random.
It was
like just so out of place.
And I just like, I understand that they know that they have a younger audience now, but they're not going to win over the younger audience with like doing TikTok. Like taking that sound and like making it into a song.
No, we'd rather.
I know it has been all over TikTok like that, but
we'd rather hear normal songs.
Right. And you're like months late.
Right. They're always months late to a joke. Especially Derek Huff is months late to a joke.
Yeah, no, for sure. So that in that moment, I've been working on my Alfonso. Thanks, Julianne.
Wow, that's pretty close.
Thanks, Julianne.
The thanks, Julianne, is really
he said
good.
Every time she said, back to you, Alfonso. Thanks, Julianne.
The thanks, Julianne, is spot on when you hit that part.
Every time. Did you see that video of Gleb getting interviewed?
Yeah.
I mean, he could not, and I think I saw, maybe it was Not Skinny But Not Fat reposted it too, but she was like, it's incredible to be this handsome and like this like cringy at the same time. Like it's really out of this world. If you guys didn't see it, he was asked on the carpet during press before the show, after whatever it was on Tuesday, and they asked him about him and Brooks, and he was like, do you have TikTok? And they were like, yeah. And he's like, so just go on TikTok, you can follow me in Brooks's accounts and you can see everything. And I was like, ugh. Vom City.
No, seriously, because it's clear his entire life has just become TikTok and it's so cringy. And I saw someone comment, like, I keep forgetting that Gleb isn't like a 24-year-old finance bro.
Right.
Like, the way that he's acting on TikTok. Like, his TikToks make me truly crawl out of my skin.
Yeah.
The like effects that he puts over and the lip singing. I'm like, nobody's telling him he shouldn't do this anymore? Like, he's got nobody telling him, Gleb, we got to switch up these TikToks because they're not working anymore. I mean, they are. People are watching them, but more so because they're weirded out.
Yeah.
They're just like weirded out by him.
He has a 14-year-old daughter.
What?
Which would really just like,
what?
I'd be like, Dad, you're killing me. And 14 is like the prime age of just, you're already embarrassed by everything your parents do. Throw this into the mix.
He has a 14-year-old daughter.
He does. He has 2 daughters with his ex-wife, Olivia
How
and
old
Zlata.
is he?
Olivia was born November 2nd, 2010, and Zlata was August 1st, 2017. They were married for 14 years. I mean,
How old is Gleb?
He is.
We got to look it up.
I don't know.
He's much older than I assumed.
Well, I just saw
then.
this article that also is alarming too.
41.
He's 41.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. I thought he was like early 30s.
No. I knew he was older. I would have maybe gone late 30s.
This
but
makes it even worse.
Worse. I know. Worse. Yeah. Oh, even worse. This is an article from heavy.com. But his daughter's, when he went on Harry Jazzy's podcast, he was talking about I didn't realize this, but his daughters actually live full time in Hong Kong.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That's cool.
They moved for a year and now they decided to stay. He said, I visit them 3 times a year. So he doesn't, I mean, that's tough. He doesn't really get to obviously see them that much. They're living in Hong Kong.
Well, it makes
But
sense
his
why
ex-wife
they're not
moved.
stopping him.
Right. Being like, what's going on?
Right. They're in Hong Kong. They're like, we're not paying attention to anything
Yeah.
Dad's doing.
Probably have them blocked.
Right. They're like, they can't even watch the TikToks. They're like, we can't look at this.
What a disaster. I don't even know if you can look at TikTok in Hong Kong.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just in like China has their own, but then
Yeah,
Hong
no,
Kong is
But
different.
it's a Chinese.
No, we heard somebody told us this recently that China has their
China
own
has their
TikTok.
yeah.
And it's not this TikTok. They have their own.
Yeah.
Yeah,
TikTok's banned.
TikTok is banned.
I heard
but-
that their TikTok algorithms are like, I don't know if it's real, but it's like educational for kids. Like,
That's what they say. That's what they say. Yeah. The international version of TikTok is blocked in China. And Hong Kong. Yeah. And Chinese users access a separate app called Douyin, which is subject to the country's censorship rules and is considered the Chinese version of TikTok. So, they have a version, but it's extremely censored.
It's not
to
the version.
Chinese.
Like
It's
they're
not the version
they're
that-
not seeing their dad's videos.
No.
I've seen so many like conspiracies of like they made TikTok to just distract everyone like in the US and around the world, and then their TikTok is like really educational. They're just like,
yeah, they gave us TikTok, Chinese owned company, and then they ban it
And
in
then
their
they
own
banned
country.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did find that out recently. I think
Yeah.
we were at the Abercrombie offices when we found that out.
Yeah,
because
you're
somebody
right. You're
had
right.
just
You're
gone.
right because they were just there. Someone was there for business.
Yes,
Yeah,
and
yep,
they were
yep,
like,
yep.
"Oh, did you know that they don't?
Yeah, they don't have it.
TikTok."
Yep.
And I was like, "Wait, what?"
Yeah.
Very confusing.
Yeah.
Very confusing.
Yep.
But we're still watching Glove's TikToks, unfortunately.
We are, and I'm excited for the finale. They're gonna dance together in the finale, so.
And everybody's gonna talk about it.
Brooks, that is. So
and it'll be
it'll
interesting.
be super interesting. I'm very excited for everybody that made the finale, and it's gonna be a great finale.
It is. I'm
Yeah.
very excited to watch. Moving on, a little Coachella news. Post Malone has joined Travis Scott, Lady Gaga, and Green Day in the Coachella lineup. I had no idea Lady Gaga was performing Coachella. Oh my God. I'm like so upset.
I'm like taken aback by how much
I
you want to
fucking
see Lady Gaga.
love
at
Lady
Coachella.
Gaga's music. Love. I was such a big Lady Gaga
Yeah.
fan growing up. Like, I don't think I've explained this to you guys enough.
what do they call her fans?
Monsters.
Monsters.
Little monsters.
I
Monster.
was such a big Lady Gaga
Yeah.
fan. So, I'm like, oh my God, I would have fucking loved to see Lady Gaga.
Wow.
I can't. It's
Imagine
the
she
two
by your
had
weekends.
wedding.
It's
Bradley
the 2
Cooper.
weekends before my wedding.
I saw Lady Gaga at Coachella.
I'm so fucking jealous.
Yeah.
How was it?
Amazing. I mean, she is
I'm
amazing.
sure.
But it was the year that it was supposed to be Beyonce. And then Lady Gaga replaced her because then Beyonce was having the twins.
I actually watched Beyonce's Homecoming on Netflix 2 nights ago after I kept
It
singing.
is so good.
Babe.
Yeah.
I went home
Yeah.
and watched it. So jealous of you.
No,
that
I
you got
mean,
to see Lady Gaga, but I
She's incredible
truly,
live.
when Lady
Puts on a
Gaga
hell of a show.
when Lady Gaga first hit the scene, all I did was watch Lady Gaga on YouTube.
Wow.
Like every Lady Gaga music video a million times. Like I really was such a big Lady Gaga
What was
fan.
your first experience with her from the
Just Dance.
hills?
Just Dance banger.
Like, she was on the hills, but it was when Just Dance came out.
Yeah.
That like rocked my world.
She was on Gossip Girl too, right? Or am I making that up? Maybe?
I only remember the hills one. I don't
the
remember
Hills.
Gossip
Yeah,
Girl.
yeah. I could be making that up.
But when Just Dance hit the radio waves, I was like, this shit is awesome.
That's
Poker
so fair.
Face was like kind of inappropriate.
Yeah.
But so I liked.
She
like I was
was
like,
on
ooh.
Gossip Girl.
She was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was like performing.
Yeah.
When Telephone by Beyonce and Lady Gaga came out.
Oh God. It's one of the best music videos ever.
I probably make up half of those views on YouTube. Like, truly. So yeah, I would have
Lady
loved to see
Gaga's
Lady
really the
Gaga.
only one that tickles your fancy that much though in this lineup.
Yeah, I mean Green Day would be cool, like throwback. I like some Green Day.
Yeah, same.
I've been to a Post Malone concert and I think he's really good, but I'm not like a huge. I think he seems like actually a really great guy.
Seen Post Malone
he seems
live.
like an awesome guy. I'm just not like so crazy about his music. There are some songs I really like.
Right. I also think if like I'm sure he would mix in a lot of his old stuff too, but his whole new album was all Lois country.
Yeah, it's all country.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've seen him in concert. I thought it was really good. And then Travis Scott. I've also seen in concert. We both saw in concert.
We saw him together.
And like I don't know. Travis Scott has obviously just fallen off for me. I don't know if he's fallen off for a lot of other people, because they still seem to go to his shows.
Seem to hire, but they're hiring him for the big festivals. I said before, I'm like, wow, they still want him doing big festivals.
He still has
crazy.
He still has the fan base. I mean, but he has taken a deep dive for me. Like I don't listen to Travis Scott at all anymore.
I feel like he's like just not really in the mix as much.
Yeah, I used to listen to a lot of Travis Scott, but just even his old songs I haven't even put on in I would say years. I just kind of got turned off by him.
So fair.
But yeah, Lady Gaga would be so fucking sick. That's somebody I would just love to see perform. I really would. Like, she did the Super Bowl. When she did the Super Bowl, it was sick. But
she's a hell of a performer.
She really is. And unfortunately, just,
that's another one with the timing just doesn't.
Yeah, if I was gonna, I've never been to Coachella. If that would be one that I'd be like, I'm only going for Lady Gaga. Like, count me out for the rest of the day. I won't be there, but like, I'll get there for a good amount of time to get up and close and personal for Gaga. Yeah. Shit. Yeah, I'm a monster. Whatever.
Hell yeah.
I'm a little monster.
Hell yeah, little monster.
Yeah. This was just funny and crazy, but if you saw at the UFC event on Saturday, a fighter got up and was asked like what he's excited for, like upcoming at MSG. I think that was the question.
No, it wasn't even.
It wasn't even.
He
was just like,
Okay,
it seemed like he wasn't even. I don't even think he was really asked. It just seemed like he was like, I'm happy to be here. Like, super excited to see like Zach Bryan here. He's gonna be back at MSG. Like, so excited to see Zach Bryan here. It was like, it just kind of seemed out of the blue.
It seemed out of place,
and it really didn't make a lot of sense.
And then the camera flashed to Brianna in the back, and then there's videos of her like booing, and turns out Zach Bryan's team reached out to him to get this shout out and said that Zach Bryan was going to be there, so he wanted a shout out, but Zach Bryan was not there.
Yeah.
It was because Bree's going to be there and wanted a shout out to hear his name. That is sick and twisted.
So pathetic.
And it's so pathetic. And I fucking love that this fighter just came out and said it.
Yeah, so then...
Because he was probably like, he probably received so much, I don't know, like backlash or whatever. It was probably like, well, you're excited about Zach Bryan? And he's probably like, why the fuck did I say that?
Well, I'm so glad that these podcasters asked him, because he did he went on a UFC podcast afterwards this week. And the guy was like, the host was like, oh, you a big Zach Bryan fan? Like you shouted him out during the show, like after the fight. Like, what was that all about? He's like, oh, his team reached out for a shout out that he was gonna be there. Then he basically was like, I don't really know who he is. And then the funniest part of the whole thing was he's like, I don't really know Zach Bryan, but he's like, I like Morgan Wallen.
Oh my God. That is so incredible. That is poetry. That is the stars aligned, and he came up with the best answer he possibly could.
I don't think he even realized, he had no clue.
No, he didn't realize what he was doing.
But it was really just even more perfect. Once again, it just goes to show the pathetic, petty, little man lengths that he will go, that his team is like, how pathetic do they have to feel also, by the way? Like, for his team to be reaching out to either to whatever it was, to the UFC, to this specific fighter, to be like, hey, like, just make up that Zach's going to be there and he really wants a shout out from you during, after the fight. It's like so lame.
How did he even remember to do that after the fight? Is my question.
What's funny is he kind of stumbles over his words. Like, for a second, it looks like he forgets what Zach Bryan's name is.
I wonder how much they paid him to do that, because
he did kind of say, he was like, oh, like a paid advertisement kind of thing. And then the fighter was like, yeah, like that. Yeah, like that.
Oh my God. They probably paid him. And then he's like, I got to hit my mark. Like, that is so embarrassing. Oh my God. That is so embarrassing. The fact that he came out and said it too. Oh my God. His team's going to track him down with an NDA. Whole shit. It's going to be a whole thing. Oh my God.
Did you see that clip of him from his concert where he did that line about his exes and then he like screamed, and it was like really just really gave me really bleh.
Yeah, you get a glimpse of like what he could be like if he's screaming, and it's not a good glimpse. Bad. There's always something new every week, but that is just incredible.
I'd love to talk to all the people that went to that concert just to be like,
so many.
Why?
I mean,
nothing. It's unfortunately going to stay the same.
No, it is.
Way.
He had to add an extra night to MetLife.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure, because of how crazy the ticket sales are.
Is he doing MetLife?
MetLife.
Oh God, he's doing MetLife?
Yeah, and like I'm pretty sure he had to add like a third show. So I saw this on TikTok. I don't know if that's true, but I think that's what it was.
Pathetic.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. I mean, it's insane. Like, it's insane. He has more people wanting to go, it seems like. He's a crazy little man. Mm-hmm. Crazy little man.
Angry little elf.
Yeah. Truly. We can end on that note. We've been drinking some delicious, delicious cocktails at our live shows the past couple weeks. We've had our little fall getaway cocktail made with Rum Haven, and every time I take a sip, I just can't get enough. I'm like, give me more. And our lovely guests at the shows are loving the cocktail as well. You can make your own cocktail at home, but you need to get Rum Haven. Rum Haven is made with real coconut water and no artificial flavors or preservatives for a clean and refreshing taste. You cannot beat the taste of real coconut water. It's delicious, it's clean, and it's refreshing. Rum Haven believes that Mother Nature does it best, and that's why Rum Haven is crafted with premium Caribbean rum and real coconut water. You can enjoy Rum Haven straight over ice, you could add a splash of juice, or you can make our little fall cocktail if you go on to rumhaven.com/chicks, and you can find the recipe for our fall cocktail, and you can find out where to pick up a bottle of Rum Haven near you. So head to rumhaven.com/chicks in the office, and whether or not you can catch us on the road this fall, you can head to rumhaven.com/chicks in the office to get the recipe for our little fall cocktail. It is so delicious, guys, and super easy to make. It's the perfect cocktail for the fall and the winter, and you can find out where to pick up a bottle of Rum Haven for yourself. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another game of Beat Ria and Fran. This is game number 151, and we are joined by Makenna and Lizzy. They are located in Charleston. They are not twins, even though we thought they were, but they are Irish twins, so some form of twins in some way.
Right. Thought I was seeing double for a second.
Yes, exactly. But thank you guys so much for joining us.
Thanks for having us. Yeah. We're so looking forward to it.
Amazing. We're going to jump right into it. It is 15 questions. If you get the question right, you get the point. If you get it wrong, the other team can steal the point. Whoever has the most points at the end wins. To determine who goes first, Noah's going to give us a movie. We're going to guess the Rotten Tomatoes critic score of that movie. Whoever is closest, you will go first, and everyone gets their own individual guess. We will alternate between teams for guesses. Noah, what's today's movie?
Today's movie is After. The After movie.
The first one.
The first one.
Yeah. All right, so one of you guys throw out a guess first.
Yeah, I'll go first. Unfortunately, like 30 is my guess.
Okay, Ria?
19.
Okay, I'm gonna go 12.
I weirdly think the first one, this could be so wrong. I'm gonna say 49.
Ria was one off, 18.
Nice.
Yeah, that's probably fair.
That's bad score, but fair.
That's probably fair.
Yeah.
Okay, question number one.
It's tough that that's the first one, and then they only really get worse.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, question number one to Ria and Fran. Shout out Jacqueline from New Jersey. When Ariana Grande hosted SNL this season, she performed a skit that went viral, singing off-key to a changed version of what song?
It was Sabrina Carpenter, Espresso. Or Please, Please, Please.
No, I think it was Espresso. Yeah. Espresso, final answer.
Correct. All right, 1-0 Ria and Fran. Question number 2 to Makenna and Lizzy. Shout out Sierra from York, Pennsylvania. In Mean Girls, Damien says that Karen once asked him how to spell what word?
Oh my god. I look at you. I don't know. I have no idea. Literally, for whatever reason, I want to say fish, and I know that's not right. But do you want to say fish?
It's not right.
It's not fish. I don't know.
10 seconds.
I don't know.
Like biology or something? I don't know.
3.
Sure.
Biology, final answer.
Incorrect.
Do you remember what this? I don't think I remember.
I don't remember either.
I can hear him saying it. She asked me to sell and
Cat?
maybe.
15 seconds.
All right, cat.
We'll guess.
Incorrect. Orange.
Orange.
Oh.
Don't remember that.
I was thinking cat too. It's like the
Yeah.
K on.
Yeah, right.
It is still 1-0 Ria and Fran. And this is question number 3 to them. Shout out Alexa from Miami. In Drake and Josh, after a storm power outage during a house party, what song does everyone join Helen in singing?
I have no clue. I don't remember this. I haven't watched Drake and Josh in a long time.
I
15
have
seconds.
no
I don't even
idea.
have a guess.
5 seconds.
I have no idea. I don't even have.
I don't even have a guess.
Okay, Makenna and Lizzy.
Wait, can you repeat the question?
In Drake and Josh, after a storm power outage during a house party, what song does everyone join Helen in singing?
I mean, we should just guess like something from that time. It's like that's a
15
total.
seconds.
Like any songs about like lights or dark or something.
What's like a rain song?
5 seconds.
Sing it in the rain.
Incorrect. We Will Rock You.
That's
I don't think I would have gotten there.
Yep, not ringing any bells.
Totally flipped my mind.
Yeah.
Okay, still 1-0 Ria and Fran. This is question number 4 to Makenna and Lizzy. Shout out Carly and Aaron from Port Townsend. In the movie Cadet Kelly, what is Kelly's most precious item she brings with her that Captain Stone destroys?
I can see it, but I can't.
I haven't seen that in a long time. I would say it's like, isn't it like a necklace or something, or like
I
a
think it's some
locket?
sort of
Like a locket?
15 seconds.
We're gonna go with a locket.
Incorrect. Ria and Fran.
Okay, never mind.
Man, Cadet Kelly is one I haven't seen in a long time.
Me too.
I feel like they're on the right path, like some sort of jewelry or like.
Yeah, I thought it was like that dog tag necklace.
Yeah, but she wouldn't take that. Something that she brought from home.
Yeah,
Is it like a stuffed animal?
that's a
10
good
seconds.
guess.
Let's go with stuffed animal. Final answer.
Incorrect. A blanket.
Oh, I was
On
almost
the right path.
I was almost there.
on the
Shit.
right path.
Yep.
All right. Still 1-0 Ria and Fran. Question number 5 to them. Shout out Kira from Philly. She says, "Go Birds."
Go Birds.
In Friends, what does Phoebe think happens when she goes to the dentist?
I don't know. Oh, this is a rough one. What does she think happens when she goes to the dentist?
15
I
seconds.
have no idea.
clue.
I couldn't even make a guess.
I got no clue. Pass.
Okay. So Makenna and Lizzy.
Guys, we're on fire right now.
Yeah, where it says, look out, look out.
I don't know, since it's Phoebe, like, maybe something with, like, the tooth fairy or something, like, sure. Like, maybe, like, the tooth fairy, like, comes and, like, whitens her teeth. I don't know. I have no clue. But, like, since it's Phoebe, it's
5
gotta be
seconds.
That'd be random. Let's just say that, I guess.
Time is up.
No,
like, something with the tooth fairy. I don't know.
She thinks someone dies every time she goes to the dentist.
She what?
Someone
Yeah.
dies.
Oh.
I know it's
Great.
I'm scared.
No, I don't
Don't recall.
know.
Still 1-0 Ria and Fran, and this is question number 6 to Makenna and Lizzy. Shout out Michaela from Newton, Massachusetts. In 2021, Taylor Swift acknowledged Olivia Rodrigo after Driver's License debuted at number 1 on Billboard's Top 100. Taylor gave Olivia a ring and told Olivia she wore this when writing one of her albums and is even wearing it on the album cover. What album was it?
I'm trying to think of albums where you can see her hands.
I think it's
Is it red?
no. I think it's either Reputation. I think it might be Reputation.
Okay.
Reputation.
Incorrect. To Ria and Fran.
Speak
My
now.
guess would be red.
Oh,
I was speaking now. She's like, can you see her hand? Oh, it doesn't matter. She said she was wearing it during the shoot. I don't know. I'm between red or speak now. So
15 seconds.
your gut said red, so
red. Final answer.
Correct.
Oh.
nice,
Oh,
nice.
I'm so sorry.
All right, 2-0 Ria and Fran. This question's to them. Shout out Erica from Minneapolis. On the Hills, what is the iconic line that Lauren says to Heidi after their friendship ends?
Lauren, I wanna forgive you and I wanna forget you, or something like that.
Lauren says that to Heidi.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's something along
Yeah,
those lines.
no,
like,
that sounds right.
15 seconds.
yeah, I wanna
Yeah.
forgive you and I wanna forget you.
Yeah. Final answer.
Correct.
Nice.
Good job.
All right.
We didn't know that.
3-0 Ria and Fran, and this is to Makenna and Lizzy. Shout out Katie and Lindsay from Toronto, Canada. What actor or actress do these have in common? Blades of Glory, The Office, Hall Pass.
I'm gonna say Steve Carell. But I feel like you would watch Blades of Glory with your fiance, so I don't
I
know.
have not seen it. Yeah, that's a fair guess.
15 seconds.
Sure, Steve Carell.
Incorrect.
I feel like it's
Is it?
girl.
Oh.
Or who were you gonna say? Maybe it's not.
Is Ed Helms in Hall Pass or no?
Oh,
Is he in I don't know if he's in Blades of Glory.
oh.
Oh, I don't. I honestly, I've like seen Blades of Glory like once.
15 seconds.
I'm thinking of a woman,
Oh.
and I can't think of her name.
Mm.
Oh, is it Christina Applegate?
5 seconds.
Was she in The Office at all?
Maybe.
Let's go Christina Applegate.
Final answer.
Incorrect. Jenna Fisher.
Jenna.
Oh.
Why I couldn't think of
It's
Jenna
just
Fisher's
fucking
name.
Pam.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't. Yeah.
Question number 9. Shout out Brittany from Hudson Valley to Ria and Fran. Name this year. Emily Blunt and John Krasinski get married. The Hills series finale with the reveal of the soundstage. Toy Story 3 is released.
2010.
Yeah.
2010.
Final answer.
Yeah.
Correct.
Nice.
Dang.
Wow.
You really
it's the
it's a
Hills.
really remember where you were moment, you know?
It's The Hills.
yeah.
Really.
Yeah. We love getting out to live events, whether it's concerts, football games, comedy shows, and we always use Game Time, the official ticketing partner of Barstool Sports. You guys know how much we love Game Time. Now with their brand new Game Time Picks feature, they're making it even easier to get to a game or event. Game Time Picks filters out the fluff to show you only incredible deals on great seats, so you don't have to waste time searching through thousands of tickets. I was looking at some concerts coming up. There's some good ones towards the end of the year. I will say, I think we've seen, he's done a residency. Now he's on tour. I would love to go see Usher. I feel like Usher would just put on an absolutely amazing show. Great songs, great performance. Right now, I just saw an amazing Game Time Picks deal for great seats, only $85. So just pull up your chosen event and turn on the GT Picks setting at the top of the screen or browse the best local Game Time Picks deals near you on your Game Time app homepage. What are you waiting for? I'm going to buy those tickets now with Game Time Picks. Take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code CHICKS for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account and redeem code CHICKS for $20 off. Download the Game Time app today. What time is it? Game time.
Question number 10. And this question is to Makenna Lizzy. Shout out. No one. Shout out myself. I'm going to play a movie clip, and you tell me what movie it's from.
I'm gonna go see Nick tonight. And I'm gonna tell him that his wife is sick and twisted. And that she's a liar. And I'm gonna tell him that he's married to goddamn Helen Keller.
Okay. Okay. I don't recognize that voice literally at all. At all. I feel like...
Is it like Mark Wahlberg or something?
I feel like... I mean, obviously it's not a rom-com.
Yeah.
And that's why we're struggling. What about like... I feel like it's like an action movie.
Yeah.
5 seconds.
Like maybe like Inception or Taken or something like that.
Sure.
Time is up.
Inception?
Incorrect.
It's Vince Vaughn, and
It is Vince Vaughn.
it's not Wedding Crashers.
It's not The Breakup.
No.
It's...
Oh my goodness.
15 seconds.
It's not Couples Retreat.
5.
Is it The Internship?
Time is up.
Sure.
The Internship.
Incorrect. The Dilemma with Kevin James.
I never saw that one.
I
Oh,
don't
really? It's a
even
good one.
think I know what that is.
Be a good one.
What happens in The Dilemma?
He finds out that his friend's wife is cheating on
Oh.
him, but a lot of the scenes are at a hockey arena. No? Okay.
Mm-mm.
All right.
Nope.
Still 4-0, Ria and Fran. This is question number 11 to them. Shout out Katie and Lindsay from Toronto, Canada. Which 2016 animated movie opens with the song Welcome to New York by Taylor Swift?
Animated movie that opens up with Welcome to New York. Is it Secret Life of Pets?
10
Could be
seconds.
anything. Rio 2.
5.
I'm gonna go Secret Life of Pets. Final answer.
Correct.
Nice. Wow. Was that a guess, or did you feel
No,
that in your heart?
I did kind of feel that with the
That was good.
That was so good. Ross.
Pets.
Okay, 5-0, Ria and Fran.
I just really drooled on myself.
Question number 12 to Makenna and Lizzy. Shout out Kelly from Atlanta and Marita from Nashville. In Love Actually, what song does Mark play on the CD player while showing Juliet his creepy cue cards? And then Kelly and Marita said creepy can be omitted. That's their opinion.
I've seen this once.
Okay, well then that's all you. Shockingly, I've never seen it.
Gosh, I don't know.
When was Love Actually? Like
A while
who's?
ago.
Okay.
15 seconds.
No idea.
You got it. Just like
I
go
have
with
no
your gut
idea.
if you have one.
Not for this.
Okay.
5 seconds.
No pressure.
The way you look.
Final answer.
Incorrect. It's Ria Fran.
God, I can't pinpoint it. I'm picturing the whole moment of him going through the cards, and I just can't hear the sound in my head.
I don't know. I've only seen this movie like one time.
I've seen it so many times. It's still not.
10 seconds. Time is up.
I got nothing.
Silent Night.
Oh,
Because remember he says
fuckity
pretend it's
fuck.
carolers.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
Love Actually is a Christmas movie, right?
Damn.
Yeah.
Fuckity fuck.
Yeah, that makes
Yeah, no, that's like that's an easy question. Like if you've seen Love Actually as many times as I have, that's an easy question.
I need to put that and Notting Hill on my list.
Oh,
Oh, Notting Hill's fantastic.
Yeah.
I know, that's a whole thing.
Yeah.
do you think that is a creepy scene, objectively, or no?
Well, I
I
mean,
don't.
it is his best friend's wife, so.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
So yeah.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Okay. Question number 13, and this is to Ria Fran. Shout out Michaela from Newton. They're up 5-0. In 2023, Sabrina Carpenter made a music video for her hit song where she was dancing on an altar of a Catholic church in New York. This resulted in the priest being disciplined for letting someone dance provocatively in the church. What song was this music video for?
Funny enough, I just saw an article about this morning because that priest got fired.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's out. They just put, I saw a New York Post article this morning.
Was it nonsense?
Yeah, it might be.
All right, let's go nonsense.
Final answer.
Incorrect.
I thought that was it.
It's Makenna
Feather.
Lizzy.
You think it's Feather?
It's Feather. Okay. Feather.
Correct.
Oh, yeah.
On the board.
Nice.
On the board.
Nice.
All right.
Made it.
For a second, I was like, wow, is this question going to be about this guy getting the priest getting fired?
That was a sign.
What is
Well,
the
the-
priest's name?
Yeah.
Okay, 5-1.
3 so podcasts I listened to, it was on all 3. So
All right, 5-1, Ria and Fran. This is question number 14 to McKenna and Lizzie. Shout out Samantha and Taylor from Arlington, Virginia. In Sex and the City, Jennifer Coolidge appears in an episode where, following her divorce, her character begins to make what accessory?
wait, make what an accessory or
What
like
accessory?
oh, make an accessory. I can literally see like
Is
her
it,
on the
jewelry?
street.
Ponchos?
No, I don't think it is.
Is she like knit? Beading. Just guessing.
15 seconds.
It's not a bad
She
guess.
jewelry. She knit sweaters, scarves, blankets.
5 seconds.
I can kind of see her in a hat, but maybe that's like
Okay, guess that. Guess
Time is
whatever.
up.
Knitting hats.
Incorrect. To Ria and Fran.
No clue.
No idea on this one.
Nothing.
Don't even have a guess.
Bags.
Nice.
She was like,
Was
this is a
that
purse
cool?
party.
Purses.
Bags, but
Bags.
yeah.
that easy. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Right, I didn't really think the answer was just going to be bags.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bags.
that was gonna be deeper than that.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Still 5-1. Final question to Ria and Fran. Shout out Katie and Lindsay from Toronto. In Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, what object is the port key that takes them to the Quidditch World Cup?
It's an old boot. Final answer.
Correct.
Nice.
Wow.
Nailed that one.
Kelly deemed that a medium question. 'Cause I
Wow.
always send her
Really?
the Harry Potter questions.
Oh, that means more to me.
Yeah,
when
nice.
when Kelly, because normally like when I think it's hard, Kelly's like easy.
Right.
Yeah.
That
I
was a
think
good
Kelly's doing like anything Harry Potter. I feel like I'm always like, I
No idea.
love these movies. Have no clue.
No, yeah, that's completely correct. She has knowledge I mean, she listens to the audiobooks like
Right.
over and over again. So
The knowledge goes deep. The knowledge goes deep. Well, I'm glad you guys got on the board, honestly.
Yeah.
That was a good.
That was our goal. So like,
Yeah.
doing really well.
yeah.
That was a great answer.
Amazing.
Thank you guys so much for playing. We really appreciate it. And you still get merch. So
Yes.
send Noah your address and sizes, and we'll get that merch sent to you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
All right, that wraps up today's episode of Chicks in the Office. Thank you so much for watching and listening. We hope you have a fantastic weekend, and we'll talk to you on Monday. Love you. Smooches. Bye.